everyone, how is everyone doing? It is your boy Crazyself, and today we're gonna be reacting to some more scary animations. Still llama arts, so you know what's gonna happen. You guys hate me, so you requested something. Yeah, you requested me to watch scary videos. You're just a bunch of So the first one we're going to be reacting to is the horn-headed man animated. The horn-headed man.
Moonlight peered through my window as I jolted awake. My clamorous breaths disturbed the silence of my dark room. I had just come out of a frightful dream that had me thinking it was all too real.
This video just
With
started and
sweat on
it's
my brow, I
looks so
sat up and
scary
grabbed
already.
my water from the nightstand and took a sip from the now warmed glass. My hands shook as I recounted my nightmare of the horn-headed man. In my dream, I was walking through my neighborhood, the street lights flickering as I made my way down the uninhabited sidewalk. Nothing threatening, just a walk through the midnight hours.
My webcam
A
is...
block down, I could see a figure in the distance, walking slowly towards me.
I'm gone, dude.
His
Americans, they're
steps
stupid.
seemed
I'm gone
mismatched and
already.
labored. He passed a few houses looking straight ahead, neither looking left nor right. His head was fixed on the sidewalk in front of him. As I was getting closer to my home, I could see him slowly starting to embark on my territory. I quickly rushed to my front door and hurried inside. Through my window, I could see him walk past my property. I was thinking to myself, oh God, please have him keep going, please. He was just about to walk all the way past my front yard when he stopped. His body almost shifted abnormally as he turned to face my home.
Uh-oh.
He just stood there, looking, not moving, just standing there.
Dude,
The man
if
bore
that
the
happens...
horned head of a skeletal.
Listen, if that happens to me, I'm gone. I'm running away, dude. Yeah, I'm running away. Running away.
Goat. His body was pale and looked fragile, and his fingers were thin and bony. I thought to myself, what does he want? Slowly, he started lifting a quivering arm and pointed right at me. I started to backpedal into the darkness of my house, when all of a sudden he let out an inhuman screech. That's when I woke up. Too frightened to go back to bed, I turned on the television and saw that the local news for early risers was on. My stomach dropped, and my body suddenly turned cold as I listened to the current news report. The news anchor on the television said, "Breaking news. A woman who lived on Columbia Avenue has been murdered. Local officials say that they received an anonymous phone call from the victim's home. We arrived at the house at around 12:20. We saw the victim inside in a card which rested next to her." The sheriff held up the card.
What the
Back
shit?
I could see the image of the horn-headed man. The officer started to read. "One down. Slowly I go." He then lifted his head back up. His blood started trickling from his eyes and mouth. I sat there shaking, and I couldn't breathe. Columbia is just 3 blocks away from
America,
me.
man. So
I jumped out of my
creepy.
bed and ran to my window. Something within me made me want to look outside. That's when I saw him. He just stood there, looking, not moving, just looking. The horn-headed man, his body pale and fragile, and his fingers thin and bony.
What the shit, man? This guy is stupid, dude.
Before you leave, here's a quick announcement.
I'm moving, okay? I'm not staying in that place anymore. If that happened to me, I'm gonna either pay rent or I go to a hotel. So next one we're gonna be reacting to, the last one we're gonna be reacting to is Creepy Knife Shift Story 2 animated. Creepy Night
It was
Shift.
around 3 years ago. I was 17 years old and I worked at the local library in my city. The library was located in the middle of the city, but was totally abandoned in the evenings. I only worked in the evenings, when all the older staff had already gone home. My colleague and I were the only one left there that night. As it was the day before Christmas and a blizzard was going on outside, not one single customer inhabited the building. My colleague Thomas was down at ground level, while I was sitting at my desk on the top level. Normally, I would take the time to study, but it was the holidays and I was completely bored to death. The library was recently renovated, so I could look outside through the big windows that they had put up. I mostly looked at the blizzard going on, thinking about my bike ride home. It was a dark December evening and the snow was piling up. I just really wanted to go home. It's really snowy out there, Tom. What do you say we close up early? No one's gonna show up anyway. Over. Your jokes are funny. Over. Just
Stupid
10
boss.
minutes before we closed, I heard some people coming up the stairwells. It was some kind of family. One man and a woman with two girls. When
They
they
look
came
evil
through the
as
door,
hell.
I immediately saw that they weren't ordinary. The man had a pale, almost white face and wore red lipstick. The woman was also
Batty boy.
completely pale. They all wore clothing like they used to be in the 17 or 1800s. I just had my history exam, so I recognized it immediately. While I walked towards them, I saw that they were looking around as if they were lost. Can I help you folks? I asked them. They looked at me with big eyes, if I was talking Chinese. I almost thought about bailing, but as we just had a meeting about customer satisfaction,
Yeah.
I asked again. and
I don't
louder.
care. I'm still
Can I
leaving.
help you folks? They now all looked at me with a big smile and large eyes. I was totally creeped out and I didn't really know what to do anymore. If I can help you, I'll be at my desk, I said, and I quickly walked away. When I was at my desk, I could still see the family just standing there, doing absolutely nothing. Tom? Have you
Devil,
seen this
man.
family that just came in? Over. No, no one's come through the entrance. You good? Over. Now I was even more creeped out. When I looked up, I saw the man walking towards me. From the inside, I could almost cry, but I did my best not to show it. The man stood in front of me with his pale face and called out something in a language I couldn't understand. It sounded like English, but it sort of wasn't. I couldn't make out anything.
It's a ghost.
I looked down at my computer to make it look like I was searching, hoping he would just take off. When I finally looked up, nobody was there. The whole floor was abandoned again. I did a quick sweep of the floor, but I found nobody. As if they just
It's a
vanished.
ghost.
Just then, my colleague came up the stairs, and I told him what happened, and I was trying to scare him. Luckily, there were security cameras in the library, so we could just watch what happened, right? After we closed the library, we went to the security office in the building and looked at the footage from earlier that evening. What I saw then was the creepiest thing ever. I was talking to nobody. The whole family wasn't on the screen. It was just me, talking to myself.
Oh man. So I don't even know what to say, guys. Okay, I'm gonna end the video there. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.